Section 4.1, geological interpretation. So the guidelines are telling you that you do need to consider every potential formation individually. Underlining individually, talking about what the Manville formation might produce is not the right terminology. We do need to take Manville and break it down to its individual members. And just another point to the H2S search, we do recognize that we're admittedly giving you too many formations. We understand that there's way more formations in there that than what you are going to hit. We don't have your prog. We are giving you more formations than you should have and leaving it up to you. We're going to take the more conservative approach, making sure that you've got every formation that could be potentially hit. Up to you now to vet through that prognosis and knock it down to a representative sampling. Okay, so it is important, of course, to have a reliable geological prognosis. We have seen situations where a prog has actually missed particular formations for whatever reason, but the sampling of data comes in with 10 gas analyses within 6 kilometers of a particular formation. You're probably going to hit that formation, but it didn't show up in the prognosis. So have a reliable prognosis on hand, but don't always take it as gospel. If our search is coming up with relevant data points within a close proximity, good chance you are going to hit that formation. One other note, and as you can see, this is our geological summary tab, zone equivalence. So if you're looking through and looking for the basal quartz formation, you may not find it. There are common names for the same formation, so if you're looking for basal quartz, can't find it, and it's showing up as Ellerslie, you would identify that here in that sheet here. 4.2, speaking to gas cap versus oil legs, what they're essentially saying is that you need to consider the possibility of a reference gas analysis coming from from solution gas. And in that case, it's going to come up as an unrealistically high H2S release rate. So if that is a potential situation, consider calculating a release rate for a gas cap and the oil leg individually. I've already touched on this, but the wellbore design consideration in slant wells, I've already spoken to the fact that if you are going to be setting intermediate casing, that will end up being 2 different release rates. Your submitted drilling release rate then is the higher between those hole sections. Slant wells, less than 30 degrees can be considered vertical. And that is pretty much the bulk of what I'm going to be speaking to. Like I said before, section 5 and 6, I'm not going to be getting into. It's kind of stretches beyond my my knowledge and expertise. Recognize that there's some very valuable and necessary information in these sections, getting into some of the formulas on how you do those engineering adjustments and how you do those geologic adjustments as well. And then, again, speaking to the EPZ modeling as well. So, there's one last page here. We are going to get to the question period, but before we do that, just a quick reminder, we have not gotten into any of the actual training on the H2S search. We very much stress that we have our clients as knowledgeable on the tools that are available, so you can appreciate how we are serving a product that's helping you be ERCB and CAPP guideline compliant. We do want to get you in for training. So we have some sign-up sheets at the back. If you do want to come in, get learned up on how our H2S search works and how you can best utilize the tools available, I'd love to get you in for training. If you don't have an access number, by all means leave us your business card. And just a reminder, you are going to get a follow-up email from us after this session, I think either tomorrow or the next day, just with this presentation and links to the various materials that we've gone through, and a survey. We'd love to get your feedback on today's session, love to get your feedback on our H2S search in general. So please do us a favor and fill out that survey.